Coach. Adam, 34-0 loss against Truman State. What are your initial thoughts and reactions?
Truman's a good football team, number one. They did a really good job. I felt like offensively they whipped us today. Their scheme was good. Our execution wasn't nearly what it needed to be. I think some of those things are dictated by practice, and that's my fault. Our defense did a really good job getting off the field. Offensively, we put them in some tough situations, especially with a pick six and a turnover on our own two that was fumbled in the end zone. They came out and played pretty resiliently defensively. Kicking game was very sound today. Very impressed with that. And, you got to give Truman, they're a really good football team. They don't beat themselves. And they came out and made the plays that were necessary in doing things. They whooped us. And so, that's on me. We've done a very good job as a football team being competitive and highly competitive. Probably should have won more games than we did early on. And, down the stretch here, we've had some injuries. We've had some things that have affected us, how we practice and how we do things. At the same time, it's my job to make sure those things get fixed. We'll fix them.
Coach, you mentioned the defense. Adam leading the way there defensively. He had 11 tackles, one behind Eric Omer, who had 12. You guys' defense held him 3 for 13 on third downs. Talk to me about those late third downs you were seeing, Adam.
A lot of that is just Coach Corliss' calls. He puts us in the right positions. When we execute, the defense does really good. Always got the perfect call.
You mentioned the kicking game, Coach. That's something that we've seen a few woes in before. I know we're talking punting here today, but what did you see out of Josh?
Oh, he made some really good kicks and pinned them deep, especially early when we'd lost some juice a little bit with letting them get ahead and giving a couple turnovers and then you know what, their kicking game did a really nice job too. Vinny, their kicker and punter. I mean, I know the kid. I watched him grow up in high school and he did a great job pinning us deep. I mean, our average starting position was not good. I mean, I think realistically, we had a punt return that got us out past the 50, but outside of that, we were starting back inside the 25, inside the 10, and different places, and just their special teams did a really good job of pinning us, and then we gave them some short fields, and even our defense, it rose above it. But it comes down to we know we've got young people playing. We know that we've done a really good job this year as a football team and won more games than we've won previously. Previous 4 or 5 years combined, we know that. That's not the expectation. The expectation is to come out and compete at the highest level week in and week out, play in and play out. And we didn't do that tonight. We did it at times. We've got to develop more consistency and be more consistent. And, we'll figure that out and we'll keep working through it. The best part of it, though, I will say this. Unfortunately, we had some guys get hurt tonight that couldn't play. And we had to play a lot of quarterbacks and it definitely made it tough on us. At the same time, I saw some guys do some really good things, too. I saw some guys step in for some injured guys on defense and make a lot of plays. I saw some guys step in on offense and do some things. And I guess, as we're a young football team that's moving forward and trying to get better and learn how to do things on a more consistent level, we've got guys that are still showing up, day in and day out that are working hard and trying to get better. And I promise the dividends will be shown from fighting through this adversity, through the galvanizing play, through the tough losses where we had opportunities to win, and finding a way to finish strong. We will be rewarded for these down the road, and I'm excited to see how the kids come out on top.
You're one of about 15 seniors or so that are going to be recognized next week, senior day against McKendree. Without opening the playbook too much, anything that you guys know right now you're going to address at practice this week before you take on the Bearcats?
You want to answer that one first?
You got it.
I'm going to be real honest with you. We've watched McKendree. We're ready for them. They're a really good football team. I think the most important thing for these guys is I want their week of practice to be fun. That's what this thing is about. And when I got here, I asked them to buy into what I expected them to do, to work hard at practice and change a culture. They've worked their butts off to do that. And, I mean, we've had ups and downs with it, and we still have a large learning curve to do that, but I'm not one bit disappointed in what this season has done. I'm disappointed in today's effort, and I'm disappointed we didn't play better and we haven't played better in front of our home crowd. But I will tell you this, I'm not disappointed in what this team has done, what the seniors have done, what the guys who have stayed here have decided to do to make this program better, because we are better, and we're going to continue to get better. And a lot of that comes from the fact that they bought in and they believe in what we're doing and they put their effort into what we're doing. And I want them to have a great week of practice, and I want them to come out and play to the best of their ability on Saturday. And you know what? We're going to fight till there's 4 zeros on the clock, but it's going to be an opportunity for them to have fun and for their families to celebrate the fact that they're a special group and they're a big part of why this has been a successful season.
Anything you want to add, Adam?
Hit it right on the head.
Thank you, guys.
Not a problem. Appreciate it.